you doing?
Take that, take that, take that, take that.
Yeah. You know this out here.
Can we get a selfie?
Hey, look over here. What's up, baby? Yeah.
Introducing Ciroc Vodka Spritz, Sunset Citrus, Pineapple Passion, Colada, and Watermelon Kiwi. Now that's love.
Now to the motherfucking greatest.
Justice League, hell no.
Once again, back is the incredible. The rock voice in the building tonight.
Whether you like it or you don't like it, learn to like it. Let's start the show.
And here we are again for the new and the next installment of Justice League Skate Talk.
Yep.
So, what's going on, homie?
Man, listen, we done made it through another one. We just got done celebrating Juneteenth, so we got some shit that we need to get off our chests. We're going to come in, we're going to tell it like it is, like we do, skate talk style. That's what's up.
All right, we got the Dark Knight back in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's good, fellas?
Man, nothing. Just starting the show, waiting on you to arrive. You know, we're
Yes,
waiting
sir.
on that smoke cloud to pop up.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Miss Christie?
Hey, she shows up right on cue. One of the ones, just one of the faithful ones. So we appreciate you, baby. We appreciate you. So, Bass, let's give us a rundown, man. Let's start the show. Let's go.
Let's go. Well, you know what it is. In brightest day and blackest night, guys, a bird is a plane. We on the same time, same bad channel. You're alive. This is Just Us League Skate Talk, and we ready to do nothing but talk to skate.
There you go.
Facts. So we want to give a little information before we dive all the way in. If you're watching the show and B looks a little delayed, he just got back from a mission, so just listen to him rather than watch him.
We'll push. We're gonna get him through this one. We got your back, brother. So anytime in between time,
what's going on.
I guess it's only fair and fitting that we go right on up into the drinks, man. Like we gotta get our sponsors off. So on that note, let's hit it.
Sure. Baby, don't you stop. You taste so good like I know you would.
So here we go, man. We got them up. So GL, I see that you over there rocking some of them new joints right there. So tell us about what you got going on over there, brother.
Well, you know, Diddy sent me my package today. Well, I finally got mine because B already had his. So now I'm trying to figure out exactly which one I'm gonna go with. Do I want the citrus or do I want the watermelon kiwi? Which one you on, B?
Let me see. I got both too. I don't know which one to go with either.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let it go for right now, and whichever one I open the pour, that's what I'm gonna go with.
That's what's up. Me myself, I'm going with that passion joint right here. That passion. See, Diddy be hooking me up too. He got me right. So he got me with the passion. And I got some peach punch in this. Yeah, baby. That peach punch. Woo! Woo!
You ain't the only one that put in a call to Diddy.
Hey, we doing something right then.
Well. Passion as well. With a little bit of the body armor, strawberry drink. Mamba edition.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are right with the world. We are definitely right with the world. And we, as we always kick it off before we say anything else.
The Rock Boys in the building tonight. Hey.
So we also got to give it up to our other sponsor, B. Let them know what the other sponsor is, baby, because I see you on there. I see you, Miss Morales. I see you.
We got Enchanted Desserts, where the magic is in the taste. You know what it is.
You know. So,
and if you don't know, now you know.
Them desserts will have you running down King's Highway butt ass naked. them desserts good as shit. I'm telling you. Happy though.
Hey, Mr. Snowflake.
I would. Hey, GL on one tonight. I wasn't ready for that one. Oh. Oh. All right.
What we looking like views?
Oh, we looking pretty decent. We got our regulars. Our regulars checked in like ASAP. Christy Collins checked in. Greg Cummings checked in. Ashanti Morales checked in. Man, like and Ramona checked in.
And don't forget the Oracle. Don't forget the Oracle. Christy Collins is in there too. I just want to make sure. Oh man.
All right.
Okay. Sponsors out the way. We want to go into the review of the actual party that was listed, the XXX Juneteenth.
Okay.
But as always, we encourage y'all to go back and look at the previous shows that we've done. I don't know how many times we got to tell y'all in for a treat, and we're going to be adding some new things. So check out the show as it was and how it is now. All right.
Exactly.
So me and DL, we attended the XXX party in Dallas for the Juneteenth. I'm gonna let GL, since he's a Dallas native, go ahead and kick it off on how he felt about the party. Good vibes as always.
Yeah, the vibes were perfect. I mean, from the beginning, you got the welcome feel. It took me back to some of that Detroit when you walking up. They celebrated you as you were walking into their event. So they let it be known that the guests were the most important part of the damn party. So that's one great thing that we have to start off with. First, shout out to my man Charles and the whole XXX squad. They know how to welcome people. Second thing was just the event. The skating event was it was perfect to me. It was just a great event. Is that XXX a new party? No, it's not really a new party. It's a new Juneteenth party, we'll say.
Yeah, right. It was their first annual Juneteenth.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was the vibe was there. Like the vendors, the event. I mean, just it was a perfect way to start off something new. And I look forward to seeing how it grows in the future, because again, we're working with someone who is who's also learned from previous parties that he was a part of how to handle the business side of it. So I do see in the future that will become something a lot larger than what it was on this first go of Juneteenth.
Okay, that's what else we got going as far as, I mean, James, you weren't there. Did you see any good video from the party?
The funny thing of it is, I was on social media the whole weekend. I saw nothing.
So we saying we think it could be, it could have been televised a little bit more, been promoted a little bit better, maybe, in a sense. I know a couple of people were going live during the event to kind of let people know where they were at and what was going on, but promotion wise, maybe could have just did a tad bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And Well, I see one of our guests. Did we send Joe the link?
No, send him the link. As a matter of fact, he's not be ready until about another 5 minutes or so. So
Okay,
he'll be good.
He's on YouTube watching. That's why I wanted to make sure. So Joe, I'm about to be in your inbox in a second, Joe.
Cool,
we may have another surprise guest coming in.
That'll work.
We're gonna have multiple surprise guests there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So no, I didn't see nothing on it this weekend myself. I was not only looking out for the videos, but I was also involved with some, with Father's Day, celebration, because Juneteenth just happened to fall on Father's Day. Being a proud father, I was doing my thing with Father's Day, hanging out with the kid and, just kind of sort of just hanging out and celebrating Juneteenth at the same time. So, but I was definitely looking out for videos because I wanted to see what the festivities and what the celebration was going to be about with Triple X and the skate party that they had going on the Juneteenth to celebrate Juneteenth. But unfortunately, like I said, I didn't see any. I may have overlooked them. Somebody may not have posted all of them. Then again, we don't know. But yeah, I agree that it could have been promoted a little bit better to whereas we had some people coming out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if these people, like if everybody had the day off after Juneteenth, considering that's considered to be a holiday now.
Yeah. Well, one thing I will say is because we rock with Triple X, we really rock with Triple X. So what we will do is from this point on, we will definitely help the best way that we can on our end.
Yeah, we can help, but you gotta want to help yourself.
Yeah, Earthquake said it.
You got to promote and do things on your end. And you need people's support. Like,
definitely.
Don't understand. Like, we really need support in doing things. If people don't come out and don't support, then we're going to start losing a lot of things and platforms to do what we like to do, and it's going to go downhill. So we need people to support, come to the event, promote, help promote. If it's an event you believe in, go ahead and support them, get them out.
Matter of fact, speaking of, one of those people that throw one of the biggest parties has just checked in.
That's my surprise.
Yep, just checked in.
So let's go ahead and bring that person in to kick off Skate Talk.
Will do. Ladies and gentlemen, the big dog of the Dallas, Texas Skate Fair Classic, Mr. OD.
What's up, sir?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's going on, bro?
Let me fix this right quick.
I gotta give him applause, even though ain't nobody come see Otis. We still got to give this man some applause. That's what the hell we do.
What's good, y'all?
What's up, sir?
I'm chilling, man. What y'all up to?
Well,
we just chilling.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, we're just chilling. We wanted to bring you on because we know branding is everything with promoting things that you do. And you brand your Dallas Skate Fair Classic shirts. What made you start wanting to put that shirts, get it out there?
The branding portion of it, just to have a logo or icon or something that, even though it kind of mimics the FedEx logo, but when I saw the FedEx logo, I was like, oh, that would be smooth. I was going to actually use it just 1 year, but it was so simple and so neat and so clean, I just kept doing it. But it was something like that I wanted people to see, and I didn't have to use the whole entire word Dallas Skate Fair Classic, just to have a brand, so people know, oh, that's Dallas right there.
Right.
Okay. That's what gave you the idea. What made you wanna just sell the merchandise and continue to keep selling the merchandise? Were people asking for it?
Oh, people love skate shirts. So once I saw the success that we had in it, and basically it helped pay for some other things, merchandise helped pay for the event, or put some money back in your pocket so you can put into the event, and so it's one of those things where even the breast cancer shirts, the shirts you guys wear for me, it's one of those things that puts the word out there. Y'all walking flyers when you have that shirt on. When you have that shirt on, and people know what the deal is, it's like you walking advertising.
That's a good way to
Makes
put it.
sense. Makes sense. So Dallas skateboard class, we've been seeing posts and the bow tie and black dress event. You always come up with a different theme every year, man. How do you keep
Try
being
to
so
keep
creative, man?
That's the thing. You gotta be creative. You can't be a cookie cutter, litter, beat by the dope style taker. And so you just have to keep creative, man. Stay innovative. You gotta. What makes people come back? That's the thing. Like, are they gonna look at your party and be like, I'm gonna do the same thing every year? Even the thing that I try to do every year and take away, I'll be like, yo, let's do something different with the daiquiri shop. No, if you don't do the daiquiri shop, I ain't coming. So at least on a Saturday, I got to keep it interesting where we do something a little different and just try to be creative. I watch all kinds of other flyers, like party flyers, club flyers, other promotions. Just try to come up with different ideas that's going to keep people coming back. After about 10, 11 years, people been to your party 9, 10, 15 times. It's like, okay, what else you got for me? What's different? So that's the whole goal, is just to keep being creative and keep being interesting.
Facts. And what we're going to do right now is we have another guest. We got 2 more guests. So first person, the man who has the largest skate shop in Dallas, Texas. Full service skate shop in Dallas, Texas. Mr. Mo Sanders. And then the man that created the new Just Us Babies.
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Mr. Skate Baby
I can't hear
Daddy.
anybody yet. I don't know what happened.
Mr. Joe.
All right, now I can hear you.
Hey.
All right, perfect. So,
I thought I could.
what's good, fellas?
What up? Hold up, I'm trying to get my background together.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. You trying to get that skate baby background together.
All right, Mo, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Can't hear me? Use your phone. Go to your phone. Use your
All right,
phone.
hold on.
Click that link on your phone.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we got you now.
All right, here. Let me log off and log back in.
All right, no problem.
Okay. So we got Mo, we got O, and we got Joe.
We had 2 people just log out. They're gonna log back in, so we'll wait for them to get in.
What it do, Joe? What's going on, brother?
He's still working. Yeah, we gonna get that background together, brother. I promise.
I got my background together.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't see the whole. Hold up, let me
No,
figure this out.
it's the type of device. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna stay like that.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna stay like that.
Yeah, so we'll move it this way. All right, gentlemen. Is everybody clear? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
All right.
All right, cool, Mo. Cool.
All right, B. It's on you, brother.
So we already asked, we got Mr. Skate Baby himself on, and I wanted to ask him, how did you come up with Skate Baby? How did you get the idea, and why did you want to just broadcast that and get that to the skate community?
Man, I got the idea. Like I grew up skating. So, watching my mom, watching, my uncles. So I started pretty much young. So I pretty much was always a skate baby. 6, 7 years ago, I had like the idea that I kind of played around with on my phone, and it was like a little baby in pamper. It was like real basic. And I like threw it on the shirt. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do a skate baby. Threw it on the shirt. And I'm like, I'm gonna post it on the gram. And I ain't, I wasn't expecting no kind of feedback from it. It was just a regular post. Put the picture up, and people was like, "Oh, I want that shirt." So I'm like, "Nah, this here kind of cheesy." So I'm gonna have to like find like really draw me like a skate baby. So I got with a artist, and he drew up exactly what I wanted, and boom, that's what I came.
Cool.
All right. B, are you getting the
Go
answers
ahead, a
delayed?
question.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, y'all got a question
Maurice,
for?
yeah. Well, are we just talking to Joe exclusively right now?
Or
No.
whoever. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, your connection just got better, B. So we good. Okay. So, Maurice, how long have you been doing the skate shop thing, bro?
The skate shop thing. Well, this is my own skate shop. So I just started this back in November 2020. But I've been skate industry for 30 years easily, on the side, on the retail side, running rinks, DJing, designing stuff. You guys are familiar with the Rydell 3200. I designed that.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like the Areas plate. I help with that with my boy Dan, No Limits.
Okay.
So yeah, but I've been doing that for a while. So I just opened up Good Foot Skates about it's going to be 2 years in November, so about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Okay.
And how many since you've been involved for this 30 years now, how many skate events have you actually been a vendor at?
Only a few. When I was doing the stuff with Rydell, because I worked under Rydell with my own brand.
Okay.
Our focus was mostly derby stuff, so I didn't do a lot of other dance stuff. I was designing that stuff, and then before that, I didn't have stuff to necessarily vend at those events. So I did Skate Fair Classic. I did a couple of little small spots just for people to have some stuff there. But Skate Fair Classic was the one I did last year, and that went crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So I got a question that any one of you guys can answer. By you being in the skate community, some of us, and Mo just made a mention that he's been in it for 30 years. OD, you got some years in. Joe, you got some years in. What was the major motivation for y'all to come up with y'all own brand and to continue to do it?
What made me do mine? It was like, what, I want to create something for me to skate in. I was supporting everybody else doing their skate shirts, but I was like, what, I just want to create something that I can skate in. So I initially wasn't doing it like sale. It was like when I put it on, this is what I want to skate in, and it just kind of popped out. But I wasn't like going into it as like, oh yeah, I'm going to create this brand and I'm like sell shirts or none of that. So it was just more like something that I wanted to do for myself.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, me as a product developer, I've been skating 45 years. And then, when I started designing stuff way back, my first gig was back Rollerblade and K2 in the early 90s.
Okay.
I was always designing stuff as a skater. So all the problems that I would find in other skate things, whether it would be wheels or plates or boots or anything, it was always trying to figure out how to fix those issues for people who actually do it all the time. A lot of the companies that are right now aren't designing stuff specifically for skaters. They're designing stuff based on what they think can sell. Me myself, I design stuff for stuff that I want to use and people that I know that skate like me or the skate would want to have. So when I first did my roller derby boots, it was designing boots that they did like boots for speed skating. We often utilize stuff that other sports. So all the Vanithane wheels, the All American Pluses, the Bones, all those wheels were made for figure skaters. They weren't made for rhythm. Made for middle and weren't made for any stuff. So we're using that stuff, the way that we want to use it. We're utilizing our style of skating, but they weren't designed for us to do that. We just use it. That's what we did. I design stuff for us by the people that actually do it, so it does what we need done.
Okay. OD.
Mine was just basically being merchandise for the event. Kind of following the blueprint of other skate parties. It's good to see other people who wear your shirt at the event, and you go to another skate party and see, 4 or 5 shirts on. And I kind of started out just making simple shirts. And then as we got 2 years of the same style, the same color, changed the logo up a little bit. And then it basically just made it look that much better. I hated all the cotton shirts, so I started changing the shirt designs and got into more of the polyester design shirts and the shirt with the half sleeve in different colors. They were just basic merchandise for the advertisers for the following year.
That's what's up. That is what's up.
So how much would you say you guys spend to keep your brand going? Is it a large amount? You don't have to give a specific number or anything. Is it a lot to keep the cost of, I know with, shirts coming in, to get shirts, to be able to print the brand on the shirts, to be able to distribute it out. I need different sizes, probably different product, tank tops, whatever, short sleeve, long sleeve, hoodies, the whole 9 yards. That's probably like a lot of material. And Mr. Sanders, that's probably like a lot of product and material you got to bring in to keep things going for your shop. So what's for people who really not maybe think about that, how much is that a lot to do going forward to keep your business going?
Good question.
Well, for me, I say the cost, like for the designs, that was my biggest cost. But cause I had to go through like 2 or 3 different artists just to like get the designs the way I wanted. Then one of the artists kind of went ghost on me, so I had to like go through like 2 or 3 people. One dude I paid didn't like the design, but it was still money spent whether I liked the design or not. So I still had to pay the next guy that I found for making the design the way I wanted. Found him, and then the shirt's not that expensive, but the method I was using to print the shirts first, it was kind of like in between, but they kept like going up on the price, so I had to switch methods again. So I think what I'm using now for the amount of colors and the deep work that I do on my shirts.
For getting an artist to print like your design or to draw your design, estimated figure about round off about what the estimate is on that.
I say probably about between $100 or $150 per baby.
Per baby.
Per baby. So you got about 3
12,
babies.
13
Yeah,
different. I got like 12 or 13 different babies.
Man, that's child support right there, man.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Next, what would you say probably cost-wise would be bringing in to keep your business going? Tell us something, Mo.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really brand heavy with my stuff, with my clothing and the shop, because that's just my background has always been product development, marketing, and brand development. So with me, I think from the time that I've opened till now, I probably spent $7 to $10 grand. Yeah. I put it in, because it's the setup thing. So there's a lot of other things that go into it besides, you know, you got to do setup charges, and you know, if you're doing multiple colors, if you're doing screen printing, if you're doing, you know, direct to garment transfer type stuff, if you're doing automation, you know, the more you make, the cheaper it gets. So if I like, hey, I just want t-shirts, they're gonna be like, okay, well, each t-shirt is gonna cost about $40 a piece. You can't sell no $80 t-shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta go out there, you gotta get, you know, 200 t-shirts made. Yeah, cost down. So that way, and you take the money and put it back. So with my line right now, I have 7 SKUs, you know, line items for my sweatshirts. I got my sweatshirts with my embroidered and on it, Goodfoot skates. You might have seen some of those out there on the videos. The big, heavy, super good quality. Got a cut out letters like a old NBA jersey. Got t-shirts, slogans on it. I just got crop top sweatshirts. I got sweatpants down the side on there. I got hoodies, regular full pocket hoodies. I got basketball hoodies. You know, I'm of the mind with always about, you know, always trying to promote your brand as possible. Like clothing, so you can get the average people wearing your stuff.
Hey, real quick, Mo.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be connected to your Wi-Fi at home with you, because I'm not getting a signal on you. I think you got a bad signal on your end.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me turn off that.
All right, fellas. So go ahead with your questions while we wait for Mo to come back.
Look, another thing on like far as like cost wise, I think I cut down on the cost by like source like the prints, but I press like at home, so that kind of like cut down on some of that cost. Yeah, but man, that cost ain't no joke.
Are we in?
Yeah, we're good. Now I got a signal on you. At first I didn't have a signal, so you kept going in and out.
Oh, got you. Okay.
But no, Joe, what were you saying? How were you able to cut down on your costs again, brother?
Because I started pressing at home. I outsource the prints and I press at home.
Okay.
Home business.
All right, B, go ahead with your question, bro.
So, OD, what would you say your cost comes from in doing the Dallas Skate Fair Classic? Is it going with merchandise or probably venues? What is it?
Oh, if you're talking about the actual event, it's the venues and meet and greets. T-shirts started out a little expensive. Design before I started designing my own logos and flyers. I think my first logo was like $225 just for the logo. Then like with shirts, used to be you can get a bundle of shirts for like $24 for like maybe $300, and you hope to capitalize off that. Put towards your cost for the event, put some money back in your pocket. And it was real good for a few years until you start making shirts every year, and 6 years in a row, people start wearing the same shirts to the end of the next year.
Oh yeah.
So you went from selling like a couple hundred shirts to maybe like, 80 or 90 shirts. So you just kind of watch the inventory. What I did learn over the years is small shirts sell out quicker than anything. Like I used to order a bunch of 2X and 3Xs, but I go home with them, end up trying to give them away or trying to sell them for a cheaper cost. But pretty sure, like Mo said, the more you buy, the cheap cost is. So the higher amount of shirts you get, that price drive down from $14, $15 a shirt to like, maybe $8, $9, $10 now. It's even more with everything else going up. So I didn't really want to raise my price of my shirt, but you have to raise your price of your shirt to like $20, $25 just to actually get not so much a profit off of it, but a profit off your event, off your brand at your event. But as far as doing a skate party, the venues, and meet and greet, feeding people at the meet and greet, it's probably the most cost.
roughly estimated figure for a venue for either meet and
It
greet or
depends
day
on
party?
who you dealing with. Man, like food gonna cost you $1,400. You know, at the beginning you spend a few hundred people. You know, less than 100 people is easy, but like you get into 200, 300 people, you're looking at $1,200, $1,300. And then the venue, like last year, the black and white party with the stickers, that cost about $2,400.
Oh damn.
But it was my first year there, so I was hoping when we went back to them, we could negotiate because they told me one thing. They were like, yo, it's gonna be a private event, show people that, but they was open to the public. So I got open to the public, and I got a private event going,
Right.
and you got people who in here just chilling, jump in my food line. I don't even know them, so I went back to the table. They wanted to actually go up on the price. So, needless to say, I walked away from that. The rink can be crazy, of course. Everybody has issue with the rink owners, but fortunately, this time around, I got a pretty good deal with the rink owner who actually likes skating. He wants to see the event thrive and everything, but some of the rink owners, man, can be greedy, like super, super greedy. They won't even attempt to negotiate. You know, one spot they charge you $5,000 a night. The other spot might charge you $2,000 a night. The other spot might charge you, hey, let's do a split to see what we get. So you just gotta be hard nuts about it and just don't get screwed over, you know, yourself. But at the same token, make it make sense if you out here putting all your money and time into it. Like the rink owners, they ain't traveling at no skate parties, not one skate party. You know, I don't go nowhere and see a bunch of rink owners at a bunch of skate parties at midnight till 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Not at all.
we do all the footwork, all the leg work, all the advertising, all the marketing. We the ones up late at night trying to get the stuff done. So the rink owners try to take a huge chunk. But you just gotta, I trust my brain, you know.
Yeah.
I just trust the brain. If I gotta move around, I'm around there.
Like that. So I got one more question because I know you guys got things to do. I know Joe got to get back to printing off them skate baby shirts and y'all got to get merchandise.
Look, I got some questions too.
Oh,
come on.
I came with questions.
Bet. Let us off with a question then, Joe.
Look, my question is, when did skate parties become like more kid friendly and not like based on like adult skate parties? Like my first skate party was like North Carolina, and I couldn't even get in the party, but because I was with like a large group of people, they kind of like, okay, we gonna let you in, but like y'all responsible for him because he not of age. Cause like parties were like 25 and up when I first started going. So I want to know like what brought down like the age limit. And like a 21 and up. Cause I had to like wait around to get in the party. So
okay,
like,
Maurice, we can't even hear you, brother. What did you say, Maurice?
I said participation.
Oh, okay.
The demographic changed over the years. So old folks slowly leave, and then getting into it.
Yeah, you breaking up again. Let's see. Yeah, no, we got it.
I'm in the
No, you got a full signal. I think it's something with the phone that keeps cutting you out. I don't know if you just in a bad area.
Affecting everybody. I can pick up on what Mo was saying. Like he said, I think it's participation. I think what he was saying is as folks get older, they get more in tune with life. Certain other things start to become more important. When you young, you can come and do whatever, go wherever. You know, you ain't got the responsibilities. Probably everyday older people who are more seasoned and got a little bit more other things becoming important. Probably on the average, more young people on the average travel to more skate parties than probably people of elder age because they may only be able to make maybe 3 to 4 skate parties within a year versus, you know, a young person who basically can pick up and go, you know, with no responsibilities, go here, and go to 10 skate parties a year. So I think probably that might be one of the reasons to answer Joe's question. that who it looks like I think we lost. But
Oh yeah.
that would be my opinion and my take on it. Plus, music wise, it's more of a younger music demographic to taking over.
Well, I will also say money is
I can tell y'all for sure last year I was gonna have 25 up on Sunday night, and I ended up having like an influx of people like, yo, I'm 25, but I got people with me that's 21, 22, 23, and a lot of those guys wanted to come Sunday night. So if I'd left at 25 and up, we probably would have had half the crowd we had for Sunday night. So it's definitely the age group, the new age group, and the new skaters that's actually skating now. They under 25. So I had to post it. Hey, the 25 and up is now 21 and up, because I know I had at least 100 of them come at me like, yo, we want to come and skate because it's been a nice weekend. Let's finish off with the bang and come to the style skate Sunday night versus either not skating or going to the other rink to just regular local session. Yeah. So I remember those days being a skater though. I'm 21, 25, and people I had with me was 18, 19, and they snuck in. So when they became of age, they were able to go by themselves. And so that's really what it is. Was just from my experience last year, you have more skaters that travel in packs between the age of 21. Some of us 19, 20. 20-year-olds. Hey, I still want to come, even though I know it's 25 and up. So I had to drop the age limit the day of the event, simply because the majority of the skaters that day that stay overnight for Sunday were either 24 or 23. Someone was 21, and so I just dropped down 25. So that allowed probably like 150 people to come, and so we ended up with like 350 on a Sunday night. That was my first time ever doing that, and actually going against our regular session, just so we could have the classic weekend. Nothing against them, and I talked to the owners and the DJs. Hey, y'all, this is what we do for Sunday night, because the Rink owner didn't want to do it, and so we had a majority of 21 to 25-year-olds that stayed over for Sunday night.
All right. See, my thing is like, everybody done been to a party before. It's a heavy liquor. It's a heavy liquor flow going around. So I always said it should be at least like 21 and up. Like you at least got to be old enough to drink to like come to these parties. Like I feel like 18 and under shouldn't even be 18, 19, 20. You got teen on your name. You shouldn't be in nowhere near no drinking environment.
Yeah,
I was stupid when I was 18. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I was stupid when I was 18.
Yeah. See, I agree. I definitely agree with you.
But I had to wait my turn.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. What I will say is, just like when we went to IR, fellas, you remember when we went to IR last year, and D Breeze had 2 separate sessions. He had one for 25 and older, and then after the 25 and olders were done and wore out, then the 18 crowd came in and they got the rest of the session for the rest of the night.
Yeah. I like that. I like that idea, because a lot of us now, we don't want to be out at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. We really don't. OD, I know you ain't got no choice because you throw your event, so you got to stay.
Hey, y'all. The last skater out. They didn't have that. That 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? Nope. The Rink owner didn't even do it. Like, I brought it up. He was like, nah, man, because they got a young staff. They staff be 16, 17, 18. Yeah. And so I brought it up, and people were asking, can we split the session? I was like, unfortunately, in Dallas, bro, we can't. We got too many skate nights here. Yeah. Like, y'all know, it's like they open almost every day, and these kids be worn out when they have late night parties. So they was like, nah, we'll give you an extra hour. The most I could get was like 11 to 5 or something like that. But he was like, leave here at 6 in the morning, get home at 7. He said, hell no, I'll be back here at 9 or 10. They shut that shit down, really.
Yeah.
What they did
some folks, they still ain't getting skating at 6 in the morning. They still be wanting to go more. So that's all young folks right there. That's all them teens right there.
Yeah. That's that. That's that 25. No, I can't do it.
Look, I got another question. What y'all think about like the younger generation of skaters, like not really like listening to like the OGs? Like I'm gonna give you an example. I had a guy that was at the rink and he was like doing G slide. And he's like, I'm watching him. I'm like, bro, like what the hell is you doing? But he like doing it, but he like teaching other people how to do it the way he do it. And I'm like, so I'm like, you know what? I tell my wife, I say, you know what? Next Thursday, I'm gonna pull a dude to the side. So I pull him to the side. I'm like, say, bro, look, like you know what you doing is wrong. And he like, what you mean? I'm like, that's not the way it goes. So I'm like, I'm gonna show you the right way to do it. I show him the right way. 5 minutes after that, you know what he do? He go back and do it the wrong way. So I pull him to the side again. I say, bro, like I just showed you how to do it the right way. What are you doing? He said, I said, that's not the G slide. He said, oh, no. I ain't trying to do that. I'm like, but you doing the same G slide motion. He like, no, I just took this little part. I say, no. So a couple of weeks later, somebody from St. Louis come to the rink. And I told him before, I said, if somebody from St. Louis see you doing that shit, they gonna have a problem with it. So just so happens somebody from St. Louis come to the rink, and dude, like he's sitting on the side, and he looking like he say, I tell my girl, like, what the hell is he doing? So he get up, go to the dude, and start showing them how to do it the right way. Then the dude looking at me, I'm like, see, I told you. St. Louis gonna come in here and see you doing something that they, that they created wrong. They gonna pull you to the side.
Listen, man, listen. Hold on. Before we get any further, man, I'm gonna address this comment, a couple of comments that just came in on the side. Gabrielle G said it's no one way to skate. I feel skating is an art form with different styles and different ways of doing moves. Gabrielle, I'm gonna speak for me, and the brothers, of course, I'm gonna ask to get my back on this one. I understand where you're coming from, but the thing of it is that there's a certain code of ethic that you have when you're skating, especially when you're in this culture of skating. So if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm doing a move that I seen some of the OGs or somebody else that I saw them do that move, and they want to come to me to tell me, or if not that to try to instruct me to do the move a little bit better, or if not that give me a little bit more teachings, I had the know-how and I had the sense enough to whereas these people probably know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna listen to what it is that they saying. I'm gonna take the knowledge that I get from them and then do that, and then ask them like, all right, hey, well, how would you feel like do you like this move here, or just kind of throw something in extra like you said. But I'm not gonna just shun this knowledge that I'm getting from these other skaters out because they know, you know what I mean? So it's you can't just be closed-minded, even though there is multiple ways of skating. You can't be closed-minded to none of the stuff that people are trying to instruct you on, because that can only make you a better skater. That's
right,
the way
Maurice, I see you got something to say. Maurice, what you want to say, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in a whole new generation where
That's true.
they don't necessarily care about what the OGs did, the proper way to do it, because they use everything being an art form as I do it my way, and it doesn't matter how I do it as long as I'm enjoying myself and I'm skating and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You could take the same thing and say, hey, I'm an artist. I paint with a brush and a canvas. And you're like, okay. And you just standing on top of like paint tubes and you're jumping up and down and shooting them all across the room. Well, it's art. I thought you were painting with a paintbrush. Well, I'm doing it my way. It's art. I can paint how I want to paint. There's certain ways to do things, but there are other people who just feel like you're gatekeeping or you're trying to tell them how to enjoy themselves or whatever else. They don't care about the fundamentals, the foundation. There's a few you will find.
They don't care at all.
But a lot of these days are just going, well, this is the way I do it, and I do it this way because it's easy for me because I can't do it that way because it's too hard. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. So,
yeah, you're right about that.
Look, when I wanted to learn how to G slide, I went to the source. So when I wanted to learn how to ball,
right,
but I went to the source. It's like they like I'm gonna just do what I think is right, and that's what I'm gonna roll.
Exactly.
But that's what you do. I mean, I tell people all the time, like I teach all the time. I've been teaching forever. And there's people nowadays who just like, well, I saw this girl do it and that's the way I'm doing it. Like I was teaching somebody the basics of St. Louis ballroom. I mean, I literally was just teaching her the basic steps. No more than 10 minutes after we get done and she don't even have it, she's out there trying to show somebody else. So I pull her to the side. I'm like, hey, you might want to get it down first before you teach somebody. She's like, well, I'm teaching them what I know, and it's better for me just to give them what I know instead of just telling them, no, I can't show you, I don't have it down right.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With me on the sense, I was conflicted. So 20-year-old me, I can always say that was my mind frame.
Yep, it sure was. Yep.
I'm always do so. So first
Right.
of all, I want to thank Gabrielle for actually coming in here and providing comments. I want to thank Stephanie too for providing the comment. Christy, because I really like that people are coming in here speaking their mind about what it is. And I can actually say 20-year-old me, I was just like, I'm finna get out here. I'm finna get it. I'm finna enjoy it. You know, I'm gonna do it how I do it. Whatever else comes, it comes, but I'm gonna do it. Now, as you've been doing it for a while and you get a little bit older, you start to appreciate the OGs and people who have done certain things, and you start to really kind of understand about the culture and where you're from. Like at first, I really didn't care that I was from St. Louis and to learn St. Louis style. Everything else was appealing. I would see people from Memphis and I would want to do what Memphis was doing. I would see people from Chicago and I would want to footwork. I was like, the hell with St. Louis. You know, in a sense, I wasn't saying the hell with them, but I see St. Louis. I'm there. I see it all the time. So things that I don't get a chance to see becomes more appealing to the young mind. And as I got older, I started to realize, well, your roots are here in St. Louis. You know, this is where you're from. You go out and showcase where you're from and what you do. That's important too.
Hey, is this Dirty Bird?
Yep.
It looks like it's my brother Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird.
Because you know he would come on here and joke.
Right.
Talk about some, he wish somebody would teach him how to skate.
Bird,
you know he would come on here and joke.
Right. Bird out here,
So-
you know how to skate.
That's all right.
So
I
I
got
was conflicted. I understand youth wise, they want to just come out, they want to set their own tone, want to set their own mark. Like Mo said, it's a different generation, and we all are trying to like put a stake in the ground, kind of leave something and gain something. So that's one way to look at it. On the back end, to look at it as there have been people who are doing things before you. There have been people who have pioneered and created things that what you're doing. So it's good to learn that knowledge. Just like that scene in Stomp Yard, where Columbus Short, you know, he was dancing and doing all that stuff. But when they told him about the fraternity, it's like, hey, you need to learn the legacy behind what you're doing and what it means to be a part of stuff and like that. That's what kind of changes your mind and you gain an appreciation, and then a whole new world opens up from there.
But you have
exactly.
to
But
do
look,
that problem.
you know what else is?
Don't-
It's another thing. What did he say? It was like a group of guys, like young guys, maybe in their 20s, and I like pulled them to the side because they were trying to do like some Houston stuff that we used to do. And I told my wife, I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get with them and I'm gonna show them like what we used to do, like you know, me and the older guys that was older than me that I skate with, and I would like show them something, and like the finishing move is like a jump. So once I got to the jump, they all like, oh, hell no. And I'm like, well, what you mean? You can't do like the beginning of the move and skip the end of the move. I think it's like they want to be like, they want to be cool instead of like, guys, I bust my ass trying to do this one move, but you know, I kept trying to do it until I got it.
Man.
Man.
Progression. No skater progresses without falling and busting their ass.
Exactly.
And a couple times we've been ballroom in a segment that we can fail, something like that, tripped and failed or something like that. Nobody ever did it without falling. Nobody gets better without without taking the hits. You know what I'm saying?
Paying them dues, paying them wood taxes.
Yeah, no
I'm gonna pay them
victory is
wood
ever
taxes.
won without taking no hits.
Yeah, they ain't want to take them hits.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Wait, here's a good quote for that one right there.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga. How about that
Ain't
question?
that the truth? Let's see, Miss Gabrielle is giving it to us here. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the mind.
Right. I just feel like there's no monopoly on skating. For me, it's about the music, vibe, and the floor. It doesn't matter the right way to do a move. I just love seeing my people have a good time, drama-free. I mostly enjoy even seeing new skaters come out and develop their passion for skating. I get it. But you know what? We can have a discussion about this, and it can continue for days. You know what I mean? I guess it's the people that are of the culture, of who choose. It's not. It's so many different ways that we can actually sit down and have this conversation, man. Because I mean, I get your passion, I get what it is that you're coming from, and I get what it is that you're saying. But there's always another side. You know what I mean?
And not that she's wrong. I don't want real.
No, see, that's not wrong. It's
wrong. Definitely making some valid points. It's true, but for some people, you know, it's a little bit different in some ways because, like, it means a lot in a sense where it's like it seems like Gabrielle is her freedom. That's a place where you're free, and there's no kind of wrong way to be free. You know what I'm saying? On the other end, to some other people, where there is almost like religion in a sense. You know, people now are choosing their religion, and they're like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna go over here to Baptist. This a little bit too they a little too serious over here for me. I'm gonna kind of go over here to these atheists, you know, and I'm gonna go over here to this Christianity because this is where I feel. Or some people just like, I'm Jehovah's Witness. Other people like, I believe in God. That's it. I go on about my day, and that's how it is. So like it means different things, to different people, and definitely get what it means to you. It's your freedom. So you kind of use skating, and it's an expression. Express it how you will, but know if you are doing some things that other people have done and other people have created, at least it would be nice to kind of honor them and respect them by doing it the right way and not kind of changing it. But evolution is a part of the world, so who are we? But this is why we have this platform.
The only thing I'm gonna say, I guess the best way for me to describe this is say this. I'm not gonna go to college and think that I know more than the professors in college. That's the way that I feel about it. I'm not gonna go up there and just say, Professor, you wrong for teaching this, or if not that, you just absolutely wrong. Like I know everything. And that's the way that I take it. I come into, even when we go to other cities, I go to other cities and whatnot to learn, like to watch and then see what it is that they're doing. I want to learn what it is that they're doing. And I know these people have been doing it for a hot little second. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to them and then learn from them. You know what I mean? These are the people that I know.
All right. We're gonna bring one more person into this conversation.
A lot of those guys, the new skaters, they missed out. They missed out on traveling. Like a lot of these new skaters, the pandemic skaters, I call them, they missed out on traveling with us, going to skate parties and learning. So now they look at YouTube, they look at TikTok, they look at Instagram. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this at the rink." But then when they run into the OGs, it's like, "No, you're doing it the wrong way." They don't really care because they're gonna follow what's trending on Instagram, YouTube, or whatever the case. So some of them just started skating when the rink opened back up. They don't know us. They don't know nothing. I remember skating. They was like, "Who are y'all?" And we walked in like we could show y'all in a hot minute. And so when we got on the floor, they got behind us. They was like, "Okay, teach me that." So a lot of them are respectful. They show homage, but a lot of them are disrespectful. And a lot of cities now, they record a lot of circus acts that think they can bring to these skate parties, and we gotta shut it down. We just gotta. I don't care about 10. Don't come to the classic with that bullshit. I don't want to see it on the skate floor. But a lot of those guys, they just missed out on the opportunity to go to real skate parties. And that's why I'm glad a lot of the big skate parties are coming back because they can see, oh, I can't fast backwards. Oh, I can't slow walk. I can't G-slide because now you in the way. If you're doing it like somebody taught you wrong, now you in the way and your footing is not right. So now you got no choice but to learn from the OGs, so we know what we're doing.
I believe in the comment previously, Miss A Black Diamond, Slow Walking Queen, Queen said, it's the experience. Like the young folks, they want to gain that experience and experience the Dallas Skate Fair Classic if they hearing a lot about it. It's just like the club when we went to it. It's like, yo, this club popping, I got to get in. I can't wait till I'm 21 or whatever like that. I got to get in here. It's popping.
Yeah, man, going to these parties, I'm like, man, look, I can't wait till I'm at least 25 to get in these parties, man. It was like you could normally tell the difference from going to your home session and a national skate party. Now you can't tell the difference. They both feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was like for me when we had our skate session for the 30 and up. Like, I was 27 and that session was popping. I'm like, ain't no way I'm waiting no more years to get into this. I got to get in here. I got to find the owner. Hey, if I got to pay a little bit more, I know how to act. I'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna come in there doing nothing, start no static or whatever like that. I gotta mingle. I gotta fandangle my way. I got to get into this session. I'm passing by the session and it's cars all over the place. I'm like, it's cars on the building. I got to get into this.
Yeah.
I got to.
All right. So where I was, got one more person I want to bring in. This is Detroit's own DJ ENT. Holla at your boy. What's going on, DNT?
What's the deal? I just came from one job on my way to the rink right now to DJ though. So
look at him. Look at him. The boy working. The boy leave work. The store working some more.
So
what's the deal? How y'all
feeling? This is also another vendor for events. Not only does he DJ, but he's also a vendor as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Scott.
No,
talk about the product that he vends.
Right. So what is it that you sell at the events? What do you bring to the culture?
Okay, so outside of just me DJing, I have these shirts. I don't know if you guys can like see it properly, but it says like DET then ENT.
Yeah.
Like it works both ways. So for me, I made it so it's for Detroit skaters and it's entertainment, but my name is ENT. So it kind of goes both ways, like as in Detroit entertainment and my DJ name. So it was simple, but it just came up like that. I ain't really put too much into it, but people like it though. So
okay,
simple, effective.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. So how many events have you done as far as with your shirts?
Shit. I did a good 10 of them, like actual skate events, and then I sell them every week at every time I DJ skatering. So like I'm DJing tonight, tomorrow night, and I'm DJing a whole nother ring. So I have them all the time on deck.
Okay. So when you came in, we were actually in the middle of a hot conversation. So if you would like to join, you can definitely join on in.
Okay.
So we have one question. Oh, go ahead, B.
Yeah, go ahead because that right there, we got a question right there from Gabrielle. She giving us that. She giving it to us. Or she's giving us that energy. So she says, "What's an OG in skating?" And
what's the OG in skating?
Yeah.
Mo is the OG. I'm a little OG. I ain't quite got there. I think Joy OG. I would consider like Leo is the OG. Deep Breed. Anybody who been in longer than me. I think kind of like the streets. The OGs are the people who've been putting in work longer than you. If you're 12, 13, 14 years old, not just the streets like running the games, but just walking the block. You see the OGs who put in work. I figure the people who put the most work in and that are humble now, and the ones that come to you and be like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. This how you do that. They always showing you love. an OG, somebody who been in the rink
I
and want to see
agree.
the community, bro.
Yeah, a old guard, as Greg said.
Oh God,
I feel
hell no, Greg.
it's definitely an OG or somebody that everybody knows. So, well, I wouldn't say everybody, but a good portion of people know the
Yeah, Butler.
OG. They're real respected in their area. So, especially in their area or wherever they're from, they put in, you know, years and years in the game. Like, you know,
Shout out to our manager Rick.
Hey,
Yes.
somebody,
yeah.
somebody in the
Leo.
local rink. Hey, look, somebody
Speaking of
in the
OG,
rink called me an OG. I kind of got offended a little bit. I'm like, I ain't that old,
I
player.
did too, Joe. I swear I did.
Hey, we had an episode on that. Like a young cat, he was 20 something. He called me an OG. I'm like, man, who you talking to, dog? Like, man, wait a minute. If I'm OG, then the people who I call OG, triple O, like what?
Right?
Definitely triple
OG.
OG.
Hey, as soon as they start calling you punk, that's it.
Hey, look, don't come at me with the
Don't come at me with no either.
Soon as you get that nickname, it's a wrap.
That's
OG over any
Yeah,
day.
what's worse is when the female skaters come up and call you
You ain't lying.
Me no OG. Don't give me no I'll take the OG.
Hey, Joe, your wife going in, bro.
yeah.
Gotta accept that OG status when you get it. It's an honor sometimes. You gotta look at it too. It's an honor when somebody call you OG because they mean, you know, you're more seasoned than they are. You know,
It's a gift and a curse.
The old don't stand for original. It stand for old.
Right. It's like it's a curse,
you
man.
just
Like it's a gift for people that actually made it to that status, but then it's a curse because it's like you look at it like they looking at you like get the fuck out the way. So that's you don't want that.
Be old grandpa.
That's
grow me.
All right.
Oh, you don't tell no OGs nothing. OGs tell you everything. Even if they wrong, they'll tell you, and then you go to somebody else and be like, "Hey, told me this." And you're like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
Yeah, we know an OG that'll spin you around, have you skating upside down while he holding your legs.
Yeah. See, we got different types of OGs here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the ones that just ride, and then it's the ones that'll just show you. It's the ones that just want to wear you the fuck out. Real shit.
That's the OGs on that Viagra.
Real shit. Real shit. These OGs could be like 50, 60 coming in here thinking they 30 and 20.
Baby Potter.
You got some of them OGs that don't look like they OGs either. They done took care of themselves. You know, you come in feeling like they're years young.
Yeah, but we talking about them motherfuckers with them anchors on their necklaces and shit. Those are the ones that we talking about.
Yeah, the ones with the knee pads.
Oh,
no, that's them old school.
Yeah,
old.
OG. I'm OG. They call me OG now. If I'm OG, they old school. So the way I always saw it was the OGs were the ones that were respected because of what they did in the community and what they do with the community. So if it comes to skating, it's people who were there before you that helped you get to where you were, that knew moves and knew the names of moves and the fundamentals of those moves, not just making stuff up. So when you had questions, you'd be like, hey man, how do you do this move? What is that move called? Who started that move? Where did it come from? If they can break that stuff down to you, those are like the real OGs. Like when I was growing up, I would watch the guys that were the cool dudes. They weren't necessarily OGs at that point. They became those guys. And now I pass it on. I become like an OG. I mean, I'm 51. I'm still skating with the kids. But people always ask me, hey, Mo, how you do this? How you do that? Oh, Mo's an OG. He's been doing it for, 45 years. So he knows some things.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I was just surprised. That 40-something years? Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Mo left the daycare and went straight to the
Oh, hey, but to answer Gabby's question, she said that there's not she hasn't heard not one woman reference so Gabrielle, in St. Louis we have somebody named Chocolate Chip. She's definitely one of the OGs at the Rink.
A lot of women OGs out there. Miss Edna's the OG. Jordan Patrice. Tone's the OG.
You got
But do
Red.
we
Tiffany's the OG. Tiffany's the OG.
Yeah,
River
so
Rock,
OG is not restricted to men. It's for anyone who is a skater that's of age that's done a lot for the culture.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely.
I know
Joy.
women OGs in Houston.
Yeah, definitely. Joy. You know, she got it.
Hey,
ATL.
shout out to Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry's an OG.
Miss Sherry Hayes. Oh my God. OG.
Once you hit 40, you're gonna be an OG. So don't worry about it. That term gonna be yours too.
Oh, man, don't say that.
40 yet.
Hey,
Come on,
hey.
please don't.
Joe just put a stamp on it. OG is cool. Unk is just out the fucking league. Just don't.
Yeah, once you hit
Don't call me no damn aunt.
Right.
Once you become Unk or TT, like for like since ladies, like if you become TT.
Yeah, Auntie. Hey, Auntie.
Sound like you went to every graduation. Right?
Oh man.
Like you wear a linen skate outfit.
Look, Yvonne talking about she got 9 years.
The Unk is like the Temptations Unk.
Oh,
See, I'm not fooling with you, Joe.
Don't Unk me.
All right, well, fellas, we appreciate y'all coming on. We didn't reach our time limit. Y'all got to come back and fool around with us a little bit more, man. We appreciate all y'all coming, man.
yeah, we had some bad connections tonight, but the
Y'all gonna be
show
getting
started ironing
I'm
out
the blame.
there.
I'm the blame.
Oh no, it's not.
Me too.
Y'all gotta
All
get
right, fellas.
wireless.
But yeah, we appreciate you all coming on tonight, and yeah, like B said, we would love to have you all back on again.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
anytime, man. Most definitely.
Anytime.
I
All
would
right,
definitely like to be in a full conversation next time. And like I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about Detroit style. So
That's actually one of the we're gonna have another show coming up here pretty soon where we're gonna get off into skate styles and we're gonna start showcasing a little video footage of the skate styles and get people from that actual skate style or the OGs, people, the originators who made it up, to come and speak on it. You know, we might do a segment where we see somebody doing it in the case how Joe said it, doing it wrong, and then we have a video footage of somebody actually doing it right. So we'll put that out there. We gotta do that.
Can I make a suggestion too?
What's going on?
Sure.
So for every style, can we put the correct type of music that goes with the style?
Oh, facts, of course.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right now, ENT, you posted a video of you skating 3 days ago, and I already downloaded it, bro. It's going up. It's going up, bro. It's already going up. So just be ready.
I think I know which one you're talking about too.
Yeah, because I was about to comment, but I was like, oh no, I'm gonna just keep this in the pocket.
All right,
So,
man.
all right. Blessings, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on, man, and speaking y'all mind and coming on the platform and talking skate. We appreciate y'all. Gotta have y'all back. Loved it.
All right, family, y'all be easy now.
Yep.
God bless.
Yeah. Peace out.
All right, bro.
Oh man, we wanna thank our guests for coming on. Mo, Joe, OD, DNT. We all we got.
Yeah.
PMP, DNT, you know.
and shout out to Gabby. She made this a great show. Like
Gabby came out here and give us the energy. Yo, she came on giving us everything. Shout out to Christy Collins. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Greg, Yvonne. I mean, good Lord. I mean, we really had some people messing with us today. Who else
I
y'all
know,
got? Who else do we have?
No, bro,
we got
got
Cynthia, our sister.
Cynthia.
Bird,
Our big brother Antonio always checks in.
Yep.
Black Diamond.
Yes,
Black Diamond,
indeed.
yep. So no, this was a great show. This was a great show.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think we got some good stuff in the making. We're gonna keep it going. Oh my God, we almost forgot Snowflake. Thank you, Snowflake.
Never forget Snowflake. Never, ever. We don't ever forget her. Ever.
And Snowflake was
Snowflake of
rocking
day
with
one.
us today.
Snowflake of day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big dog eating, little crying puppy stay on the porch. So
Yep.
Yeah.
oh man, so it's just us baby. Yep. Yeah, we gotta get with Joe. We gotta figure out when we can get our Just Us Baby shirts.
Hey, Joe. Word of I'm gonna go ahead and send out this little itty bitty warning. You don't want to OB a shirt, bro. Get that shirt out ASAP, bro.
I know that's right.
Smart man. I will be on every post, I will be on your driver's license.
Bro, you'll send a text message to your wife and B will answer for her. Where my shirt?
Yeah.
Where's my shirt? I need my shirt. I paid. I want my shirt. I want my shirt.
Oh man. You'll look at your profile, it'll be B.
With a shirt.
Look just like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, indeed. So I think we had a good show, fellas.
Yeah.
So James, tell them where they can catch you besides obviously this platform too. Where else can if they want to see more of the Superman, where can they catch you at?
Well, my social media platforms is Speed the Superman because my DJ's name is DJ Speed, Superman DJ Speed. So catch me there. Catch me on Instagram at Superman23 _ after the 3. Catch me at kdhx.org, man. I do my thing there with the old school hip hop show that I got called the Boombox. On Mondays, I'm actually recording and doing a mix show called Crates and Needles with me and another DJ, my guy DJ 7 Deuce. We're gonna have guest DJs come in, and we just pretty much just gonna talk DJ talk the same way I talk skate talk here. So I'm spreading out now, man. I'm like peanut butter. I'm gonna spread all over the damn place. So catch me.
I know that's right. To answer Gabrielle's question, yes, we did do a show about DJs, but we're planning on doing another one where we're bringing a few more DJs into the fold to kind of speak on their perspectives. So be looking for that. You can go back and see that show about the DJs that we did do in our on our YouTube segments. You can go in on our videos and find the show where the DJs holding them accountable. Like was the show. Miss Favors, you caught the thing about it is I just said you can go on YouTube, Spotify, catch the whole show whenever you want to, and previous shows too. So I mean, you can get it all on any platform you listen to.
Ladies, what's up, bro?
Thank you. GL,
what's up?
Where can we catch you?
Well, you catch me in the cut because I ain't doing nothing right now. Just us league. But yeah, you can also hit us up, Hall of Justice _ on IG, and then you can catch us on the Justice League Skate Talk group page. Yes, we have a group page. So if you're not part of that group page, you need to make sure you go over there and join it right now. Like right now, while I'm talking, click on the Justice League Skate Talk group page and join it. And we also had another app that just requested us, which was the Wise app. So basically, it links you to any of our podcasts, and you can I'm actually going to start talking about what we talked about on the show I'll do a recap myself on the new Wise app. So just download the Wise app. You'll see Justice League Skate Talk on there. You'll catch me. I'll be talking about what we talked about. Just telling you to make sure you follow us and like us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, all of that extra stuff. But that's it. How about you, B?
Yep.
Well, besides here, you can also catch me on YouTube with the Straight For You podcast that I co-host. The host, April Black Diamond. We bring straightforward topics, bring you perspective with an open mind. So we talk about all different kinds of issues, political, religion, activity, all kind of stuff we talk about on there. So please tune in to that as well too. It's a good platform where we speak and we encourage people to leave us comments so that we can address them, talk about it. Hey, it's there. Look at it, check it.
Yep.
All keep watching Justice League Skate Talk as well too.
There you go.
So without further ado, is it time to wrap it up?
Wrap that shit up, B.
I'm gonna wrap that shit up, B.
Wrap that shit up. Well, it's the Justice League, and it doesn't matter if we are in Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, OKC, Salt Lake City, Indianapolis, San Francisco, Chicago, or right here in St. Louis. We are your Justice League, and we ain't going nowhere.
Nope.
Diamonds are forever.
And so
is just us League.
Take us out.
I swear if we can't get into this, your legs are fucked up.
When we work in the middle of the drought, them the niggas round the corner come and see what we about. But we don't know the day, so we on them by the house. The skipper started busting when they saw him pulling out. We think you niggas dirty for fucking up our vibe. We packed up all that shit and moved it to the other side and visited a spot. This girl was on my dick. She said, I grabbed on my Glock, is where the fools hang out. I'm only trying to hustle another chain route, but they ain't getting nothing if I ain't on beam. I'ma leave them niggas suffering if I ain't on beam. Working with plenty, if they're talking about hoes, I don't give them a penny. They coming out their clothes. I'm rapping on my Jimmy to see if niggas swole. Have to get it right with this big old totem.
Yo, man, that was another successful Justice League Skate Talk podcast show that we do. We are out of here. We're done. For my man, GL, for the man, the Dark Knight. I am the Superman. We are your Justice League, and you know how to get with us. This is prime beef right here. You're standing in tall cotton, and we are done, son. And on that note,
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah.